Hello again, this is John Talkington with Apex Network Solutions, where we help you manage your technology so that you can manage your business. In this second video related to joining a Microsoft team as a guest, we're going to pull up Microsoft Teams on the web, on a Windows PC. We're going to show you how to sign in to Teams with a guest account. We're going to show you where to find the download link for the desktop client. We're going to talk a little bit about why installing that desktop client might be important for you. And then we're going to open up the desktop client and show you how you would access the team in which you are a guest member. So dropping right in, we're going to switch over to our desktop view here. You'll see that we've got a web browser up, and we have gone to, I'm going to back this up just a little bit. We're going to go to teams.microsoft.com. And it's going to think about this for just a second, and then it's going to take us to a login screen because at the moment it doesn't know who we want to be. So to show you what this end user environment looks like, we're going to sign in with an Outlook.com address. And this is going to pop up, and we're going to complete the login because this is a Microsoft account. You may have noticed on that initial screen there was a link to create an account. If the account that you were invited under doesn't already have Microsoft credentials, you should hit that create link and let it create you a new account. That account is free. It doesn't cost you anything at all. So once we complete the sign-in process, it's going to take us into the web version of Microsoft Teams. For some people, the web version of Teams may be all they need. If they only need occasional access to chats and to certain files on a PC, the web version may be all you need. If you're going to do video conferences as part of this team, if you're going to have regular access to files as part of this team, I think downloading the desktop client makes it more robust, easier to use, a better experience for everybody involved. If you're on a Mac, downloading that desktop client is important because you won't have access to any of the files and the file structure in Safari. So now that it's completed our login process here, you'll see this is a personal account, so we can go to our personal Teams chat, which is essentially the old version of Skype, or we can connect to one of these two teams that we have been invited as guests to. I chose the one that I'm invited as one of the ones that I'm invited as a guest to, so this is going to take me to a company-owned team that I have been invited as a guest to. Teams is going to take a second to set everything up for me, and then it's going to come up with the basic chat function. And then if you look here on the left under Teams, you're going to see any of the teams. These are teams listed at the top, or channels within a team, and there may be more than one channel in a team. Each channel will have the ability for there to be an instant message chat kind of function for everybody that's a member of that channel. It'll also have a file structure associated with it. At the moment, this particular file structure doesn't have anything in it, but people could create files and folders and whatnot. You'd be able to open those files here. Now, like I said, you can do all of this in the web version. It's a little more complicated on the Mac in the web version. I think it's more robust on both platforms if you download the desktop app. So to do that, you'll come up here to the three dots in the upper right hand corner, and you'll come down and choose download the desktop app. On a Mac, that's going to immediately start downloading the desktop app package. On the PC, it's going to take us into another website, and it's going to ask us, okay, which desktop app do you need? And the answer to that question, if you've been invited to a team that's associated with a company of some sort, you're going to want this Teams for Work or School, and you're going to tell it which version of Windows you're running. 99.9% of you are going to choose this Windows 64-bit. and that's going to download a package, an executable file, an installer. You'll see it download up here in the upper right-hand corner of most web browsers. And when it finishes downloading, you're going to click on the link below it that says open or run. Depending upon which browser you're using, you'll get two different answers there. Now, we already have Teams installed on this computer. I'm not going to run it a second time. I'm going to come over here and open up the Teams file that I already have open. And you'll see this is signed into my personal account. And I can come down here and choose the team that I am a guest to. And just like on the web, we'll see activity, we'll see the basic chat box, and then we'll see the teams, just like we did in the web version. So on the Mac, the download's a little bit different. The install, it's a standard Mac install. You're going to click on it. It's going to ask if you want to install the package. It's going to ask you to confirm the password for the computer to complete the install, and then you'll be able to sign into Teams on the Mac just like you do on the PC. So that is the basics of how you would get into Teams as a guest. The process on an iPhone, an iPad, an Android are very similar. We're going to put that up in a separate video shortly. I hope this is helpful to you. Please like and share if this content's been good for you. Thank you.